Good evening, everyone. Is this running? Yep. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly, and I'm back. And there's another serial. I figured I'd do this, walk around, because I'm too lazy to sit down. So, but yeah, yeah, everything's good. But before I do that, I figured that I'd get into one of these here. So, getting one of these here before I go. Okay, what do you call TV is called the medium because anything well done is rare. I wanted to become a photographer, but I lost focus. Get it? Okay, those are two that I wanted to, but I hope this doesn't shut off on me. So I am doing William Gohl. Well, William Gohl is German American. He was born in Germany, and if I had a chance, I'd go to Germany myself. Partly it's a good place. So this Billy Gohl, he just edged his name for all of the other serial killers. They edged their names for one of the most worst serial killers in the world. So he was a German American murderer and suspected in serial killing who, while working as a labor union officials, murdered several sailors passing through Aberdeen, Washington. Gohl was convicted of two murders in 1910 and is suspected in dozens that occurred between 1905 to 1910. So, all supposed, all for the financial gain of stealing valuables. And that's exactly what usually people do of their victims. There's you get to kill for love, sex, robbing people, just because you're a psycho. There's a lot of things like that you could kill. So, Spard, Spard from the death penalty, he requested leniency by the jury. He was sentenced to life in prison at Walla Walla State Prison. He died in 1927 from labor anomia, and erythrocytosis com, com, complicated by dementia paralytic causes by syphilis. Say that 5 times, you'll get it. So so his occupation, known about Gold's early life through there is little known about Gold in the early life. So at one point he was an adult. He went to Yukon chasing gold. He was unsuccessful, and on his return to Aberdeen, he took on work as a bartender. During this time, it allegedly that he may have responsible for numerous murders. Bodies of migrant workers were found after washing up on the shore. Uh, and this is kind of his occupations. So he he robbed them. He robbed them for valuables, money, and and accused of starting a fire which burnt a sailor, a saloon in Alaska. Contemporary news reported that Jacob Miller and his wife had vanished while living in a cabin owned by Gohl and Layla Island on Layla Island near Washport, Washington. In March 1912, a human skull was found buried near the cabin owned by Gohl. Another skull was obviously previously found has been found in the same spot in the beach and was thought to have employed has been Red Miller, who had disappeared and believed to have been Gohl's victim. Gohl was employed as a union official at the State Union Sailors Union on the Pacific (SUP). Already accomplished criminal, Gohl was accused of being responsible for many large numbers of deceased migrants workers and, and found washed up on the shore during detention as bartender, as well as a number of other crimes. 1905, during the major waterfront labor strike, Gohl was charged with assembling men under arms and was also accused of forcibly abducting 9 Union crewmen from the schooner Fearless, for which he was fined 1,250. In the Superior Court, as a Union official, Gohl was used to be had a reputation of intimidating sizes to discourage strikes and recruiting new members. Uh, Gohl believed that Gohl is believed is that believed to have Gohl is believed to have used the SUP building as the location of his crimes, all his crimes, both providing victims and concealing the evidence of the murders. Sailors arriving at Port Aberdeen would usually visit the SUP building soon after disembarking it. They could be collected their mail, and if they wished, the money aside in savings. Gold would usually be up, up on duty alone. Typically, Gold would ask if the sailors would have family or friends in the area, and then it would turn into conversations to a topic of money and valuables. That's why he's sitting there so he could steal the money from them and kill them, you know. But yeah, so yeah, he would turn if the sailor was just passing through and would not be missed by anyone then in that area, and then one more than tribal amount of cash or valuables on hand. Gold would choose him as a next victim. I I hope I have a light on me here. So I got one lamp over there and one lamp over here, one light up there. So I don't really know if I have enough light. Let me go. So Gold was accused of killing his victims in a union building by shooting them, revealing them of their money and valuables, and disposing them in Washaka River, which ran behind the building into a Grays Harbor. According to some reports, there was a chute through which descended from the trapdoor in a building directly to the river. Other reports said that would use a small launch to murder his victims, then dump the body directly in the harbor. Through those suspected in being responsible in a large number of murders, just sailors that would disembark in Aberdeen and disappear. Nothing was done to stop him until an accomplice, John Killingtonburg, was brought back to the city after trying to jump ship in Mexico to escape prosecution or possibly escape Gohl. Gohl he was born in February 6th, 1873, and he died in March 3rd, 1927, at East Hospital, Spokane Country, Washington, United States. He was only 54. And his other names were Gohl of Great Harbor and Billy Montana. Killenberg was able to testify to seeing Gohl alone with the sailor Charles Hatberg or Haddingberg, whose body would recently been found in a harbor of Indian Creek, February 2nd, 1910. Soon after his disappearance, on October 21st, 1909, Hadberg had been shot with a .38 automatic pistol, which had been found in the salt flats by the body, by his body. The ownership of the gun was traced to Gohl. The motive of killing, according to Gillenberg's confession, that Gohl claimed had it told the detective Miller that Gohl had illegally shot a cow in previous summers. Gohl had already been arrested in February 1910 for Heidelberg murders. The SUP did not come to his aid, according to contemporary media, and his ultimate conviction was 2 counts of murder through suspected as 41 or more. Found guilty May 12, 1910, he was sentenced to life in prison and, taken to the state prison on June 13, 1910. Besides Heidelberg, the second count was by Gohl was a night for the murder of John Hoffman, a witness of Heidelberg's murder, was not shot and injured. He was shot and injured by Gohl on the night of the murder and killed by the next day of Gillenberg, for which Gillenberg was sentenced to 20 years. Hoffman had been killed December 23rd, 1909. After the Hellebeen killing, he had been robbed of $450 and was disposed of in a harbor near Indian Creek in July 1910. A human skeleton was found in Indian Creek. However, it was not known whether these were the remains of Hoffman. Other corpses have found in Grays Harbor area were suggested of be victims of Gohl, including body of Carol Carlson, found in July 1910, floating in the harbor. Gohl was later transferred to an asylum for criminally insane, where he died in 1927. He was buried in an open field above the West Miracle Lake in Washington East State Hospital. Well, that's uh, that's pretty good. I mean, that's not pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know about these people. What's in the right fucking mind that they like to, kill, you know? So, what's that have to be a sick person, just to do that? Hey, I got a record, but I ain't that sick. But, yeah. Well, thank you very much and have a good night.